When two superstars strike up a romance, it's a big deal. It's not unusual for it to happen, after all. No one knows what it's like to be famous like another famous person, but it's not often that the partnership has a historical impact on the face of pop culture history. When Jay-Z and Beyoncé got together in 2000, fans may not have expected them to be together still decades later. Mr. and Mrs. Carter have built an empire, and while it hasn't always been easy, let's not forget Becky with the good hair. It has always been fruitful. The biggest jewels in their crown come in the shape of their kids, Rumi, Sir, and their eldest daughter, Blue Ivy. While twins Sir and Rumi live a private life, Blue has been making her own money moves for years. From the moment she was born, it seemed like the eldest Carter sibling was destined to follow in her parents' footsteps and bust into the entertainment business. From winning awards when she was just 9 years old to performing on stage with her mom, Blue has never shied away from the spotlight like some other celebrity kids. Though she's far away from being an adult, the young star's made quite an impression on her adoring fans. Blue Ivy Carter is proving to be just as talented as her famous parents, perhaps even more so. Let's take a look at just how far she's come. Many children of celebrities end up trying to do the same thing as their parents. After all, they're usually well connected to industry executives thanks to their parents' success. However, most kids tend to wait a little while before they get in on the action, unlike Blue Ivy Carter, who made her musical debut when she was just 2 days old. Though it could be argued that Blue didn't have a clue what she was doing and therefore didn't exactly mastermind the operation, it set a precedent for her young life. Her dad, Jay-Z, used the sound of her crying on his 2012 single, Glory. The little one can be heard on the track, but it's her dad's lyrics that make her appearance even more special. Jay-Z rapped lines like, "The most amazing feeling I feel. Words can't explain the feeling for real." Little did the tot know at the time that it was just the beginning of her collaborations with her iconic parents. Fans found Jay-Z's song to be the perfect introduction to Blue, not least because the rap was released shortly before her birth was announced. The famous couple followed up the drop of the song with a sweet statement confirming Blue's arrival, which read, "Her birth was emotional and extremely peaceful. We are in heaven." For most kids, visiting their parents at work might include a trip to the office and a treat from the vending machine. Blue Ivy Carter really won the genetic lottery and has been getting used to being adored by big crowds ever since she was just a toddler. Fans are used to seeing her appear at award shows these days, but her first appearance made headlines for being such a sweet, poignant moment at the VMAs in 2014. Her mom, Beyoncé, was one of the performers that year, getting up on stage in a show-stopping bejeweled bodysuit to sing a medley of her songs for the adoring crowd. As if the performance wasn't already sensational enough, at the end, her husband Jay-Z came up on stage holding 2-year-old Blue in his arms. Together, they presented Beyoncé with the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award, which visibly moved the Destiny's Child star to tears. There wasn't a dry eye in the house when Blue said, "Good job, Mommy." The gorgeous family moment ended with Beyoncé planting a kiss on her man, but it was more than sweet award show fodder. This glimpse of the Carter family life put Blue at the forefront of public consciousness. Fans absolutely adored her and were hungry for more. After all, what's better than getting a look at life behind closed celebrity doors? By 2017, Blue Ivy Carter had appeared on stages that other entertainers could only dream of. Having superstar parents is good for getting on the guest list, but something else popped up that year that proved Blue was here to stay, and her public presence was only getting better. Jay-Z dropped his new album, 444, on June 30th, giving fans more than they bargained for. He may have tons of A-list stars to collaborate with, but at the top of his list was his daughter. On the bonus track titled Blues Freestyle / We Family, the little one rapped lines such as, "Never seen a ceiling in my whole life," perhaps referring to how unstoppable she is. The youngster's rap debut made waves among the fandom, who praised her performance and zest. Not only that, but the inclusion of his daughter in his work showed fans more of Jay-Z's fatherly side. Other tracks on the album reference mistakes he had made in his marriage, such as the title track where the rapper spits, "I apologize, our love was one for the ages and I contained us." It proved that even Beyoncé and Jay-Z's glamorous life isn't always perfect. Whether Blue will follow her father and release her own emotionally raw material remains to be seen, but something tells us that she won't shy away from important topics regardless of the backlash. Just like her parents from the start, it seems that it was important to Beyoncé and Jay-Z to include their eldest child in their art. It makes sense, considering how much time and effort they pour into their craft, that they would want Blue Ivy Carter to feel as involved as possible wherever they could. What no one may have banked on is Blue becoming the youngest VMA winner in history at the age of 9. Thanks to this unique working relationship. 2021, Blue scooped the award for Best Cinematography for her mom's song, Brown Skin Girl. She was credited as a writer on the project, which beat out competitors such as Billie Eilish, Foo Fighters, Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, and Lorde. As well as singing on the track, Blue appeared in the music video alongside some of her mom's friends, including her former bandmate Kelly Rowland and model Naomi Campbell. Amazingly, this prestigious award wasn't even Blue's first major one of the year. Before scooping this crown, Brown Skin Girl won a coveted Grammy for Best Music Video. She was the second youngest to ever win a Grammy, securing her place in the history books. Every A-lister knows that the key to success is often turning your name into a brand. It's not always a smart idea to stay in one lane. If you have a brand, you can diversify and turn your name into a multi-million-dollar empire. Just ask makeup mogul Kylie Jenner. From the moment their daughter was born, Jay-Z and Beyoncé knew there was a ring to Blue Ivy Carter. It's an unusual and marketable moniker, so it makes sense that they would try and trademark it for Blue's use later down the line. That being said, it's not always an easy process. Beyoncé first tried to copyright the name back in 2017 but was met with resistance when an event planner named Veronica Morales asked for the star's bid to be rejected, as it sounded too similar to her own brand, the Blue Ivy Company. According to The Blast, Morales told officials she didn't believe the Carters would use the name for business purposes at all. A lengthy legal battle ensued, but Beyoncé emerged triumphant in 2020 when the court sided with her, allowing her to move forward with her plans. Although she hasn't done much with the trademark yet, her mom's power move means that the world is Blue Ivy's oyster when it comes to creating an empire of her own, no matter what that might look like. Her first decade on the planet was remarkable, but Blue Ivy Carter is far from done.